Yeah, pair of straight lines. Pair of straight lines. There you have meaning pair. Rendu. Pair of straight lines. So two straight lines. The combined equation of two straight lines is called pair of straight lines. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So here the pair of straight lines will be intersect or not. There you have parallel pair of straight lines, perpendicular pair of straight lines, intersecting pair of straight lines. If the angle is 90, then they are called perpendicular pair of straight lines. So there are different types of pair of straight lines we have here. First of all, so combined equation of pair of straight lines. Combined equation of pair of straight lines. L1 equal to 0, 1 straight line. L2 equal to 0, one more straight line. The product of these two is one more equation. That equation represents a pair of straight line depending on some conditions. So we can write L1 into L2 equal to 0 is a pair of straight lines. Depending on some conditions, I will tell you what are the conditions. Okay. So as any second degree equation in x and y represents a pair of straight lines if the expression on the left hand side can be expressed as the product of two factors in terms of x and y. Here we have homogeneous pair of straight lines, non-homogeneous pair of straight lines. So first homogeneous equation. Homogeneous equation means the equation should have the powers same. That is the condition. Homogeneous differential equation already we completed in second year. Homogeneous means the power should be equal. That is a condition. Okay, here also for homogeneous equation the power should be equal. So in pair of straight line we have homogeneous pair of straight lines ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. This is homogeneous pair of straight line. Power 2 here x power 1 y power 1 adding 1 plus 1 indices if you add you will get again 2, that is 1 plus 1 2, the power is 2 2 2. So equal power, this is called homogeneous pair of straight line in terms of x and y. So we can write not only 3, we can write up to n. Okay, so here this is enough for us. In general the homogeneous equation of the variables is we have already, that I am not giving now, no need now. That's why I am giving a pair of homogeneous equation. Now separate equations of a pair of lines. So this is very important. This is a pair of lines. Pair means we have two lines in this equation. This represents two separate straight lines. So from this, how you can write two separate lines? For that we have formula, that is the basic formula. Two separate lines of a homogeneous pair of line. I am telling, listen, homogeneous pair of line. So that is, this represents two separate lines, ax plus h plus root over h square minus ab into y equal to 0. Ax plus h minus root over h square minus ab into y is equal to 0. These two are the separate lines. See, if you observe x to y, there is no x square y square. If you have an equation in terms of variables x and y with power 1 or linear, that is called clearly a straight line. So here this is a pair of line, this having two lines. Those two separate lines are these two. You have to remember compulsory. Why? Because in question there will be given like this a pair of lines and you will ask what are the separate lines. So you should remember, and very important, and nature of pair of lines. Nature of pair of lines. Nature of pair of lines. So listen carefully. I will give you fast. Why? Because we have to complete more chapters. Okay. So nature of pair of lines. I am taking here homogeneous pair of lines. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. This is a pair of lines. If this has how many lines? Two lines. So Depending on some conditions, we have the two lines are real, imaginary like this. So first condition, this represents two real and distinct. Real and distinct lines if h square greater than AB. If h square greater than AB, then the lines are real and distinct. Now second, this represents two coincide lines. Coincide lines. When this happen, already we know h square equal to AB. If h square equal to AB, then we can say this pair of lines represent two coincide lines. Now third one, what is the remaining? Two imaginary lines. Imaginary, when it happens h square less than AB, then this represents two imaginary lines. So this is the nature of a pair of lines. Now slope of pair of lines. That also you know. I think I don't know how you learn first year. This is except this in previous what we discussed here. The 5 minutes part is already we have in IP. And now I am going to give you slopes of a pair of lines. Slopes of pair of lines. Slopes of pair of straight lines. So here I told you a pair of straight lines will give you two separate lines. For each line there exists a slope. That is the meaning of slopes of pair of lines. Pair of line means two lines, no? So there exist two slopes. So what are the slopes, and depending on slopes, what are the conditions, and what about slopes we'll discuss now. The first one, if y equal to m1x and y equal to m2x, these two are separate lines. By multiplying these two also we will get a pair of lines. Here m1 is the slope of this line, m2 is the slope of this line. If y equal to m1x and y equal to m2x are two lines represented by the pair of line, these two lines if give ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. These two are clearly passing through 0, 0. This also passing through 0, 0. Okay. If these two will give this pair of lines with slopes m1 and m2, the slopes of the line are the roots of the quadratic equation. The slopes of the line are the roots of the quadratic equation. What is the quadratic equation? bm square plus 2hm plus a equal to 0. If the roots of this quadratic equation are the slopes of these two lines, m1, m2 are the slopes of this quadratic equation, we can find sum of slopes, product of slopes. What are the sum of slopes and product of slopes? Simply no need to get confused here. If m1 and m2 are the slopes of a pair of lines, then what is the condition? Sum of slopes and product of slopes. That only I am writing. Sum of slopes m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h by b. Product of slopes m1 m2 is equal to a by b. And from this and this, from these two we can write mod of m1 minus m2. Mod of m1 minus m2 is equal to 2 root over h square minus ab by mod b. From these two we can write this. Okay, this is a plus b, this is ab. We can find a minus b by using a minus b whole square equal to a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So that only this. Okay, I am not giving the proof, but by that formula we can find this. These two we can find sum of slopes minus b by a, product of slopes c by a, minus b by a, minus b by a, product of slopes c by a, c by a. This is c, this is a. Since this is a quadratic equation in terms of m. Okay. And one more. The slopes of the straight lines represented by this pair of lines reciprocal to each other. See, if m is a slope, then the reciprocal is what? 1 by m. So, if the slopes of, how many slopes we have for a pair of lines? Two slopes. If the slopes of a pair of line are reciprocal, then the condition should be a equal to b. If a equal to b means 2x square 2y square you have, then the slopes are reciprocal. Then slopes clearly reciprocal. Understand? So, if the slopes of a pair of lines are reciprocal, then the condition is A equal to B. Okay, this is the condition. If A equal to B, then the slopes are reciprocal. So, problem ledu. And next, if the slopes of two intersecting lines, if the slopes of a line represented by this pair of line are in the ratio L is to M, if the slopes are in the ratio L is to M, from the slope 1 is 2, slope 2 is 3, then 2 is to 3, that is like L is to M. If the slopes of the pair of line represented by this equation are in the ratio L is to M, then the condition, what is the condition? L plus M whole square, L plus M whole square into AB is equal to 4H square LM. This is the condition. If the slopes of a pair of line represented by this equation are in the ratio L is to M, then the condition is this. And one more, and this one is very important. If the slope of one line represented by, if the slope of one line, how many lines we have here? 2 lines. How many slopes we have here? 2 slopes. Here one slope is giving what? If the slope of one line of these pair of line represented by K, means one slope is K, one slope is K, one slope is what? K, K times of other slope, K times of second slope. One slope, this is the ratio L is to M. If the slopes are in the ratio L is to M, that is the condition. If one slope is K times of other slope, one slope is K times of other slope of this pair of line, then the condition is 4KH square is equal to K plus 1 whole square into AB. If you will ask question, if the slope of, for some pair of line, there will be given a pair of line, the slope of one line is 2 times of the second slope if he mentions, so K equal to 2. Then substitute K value in place of K in this condition, you will get the solution. Okay, so that is the process. And next, if this pair of line represented 2 lines, then the slope of one line is nth power of the other slope. Here K times, here power. One slope is nth power. Power 2 square, power 3 cube, power 4, power 4, like that. If the slope of if one slope, for this equation we have 2 lines. In the 2 lines, one slope is nth power of other slope, nth power of other slope. That only one slope is nth power of the other than other. Then the conditions జాగ్రత్త గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. Then the condition is A B power n power 1 by n plus 1 plus A power n B whole power 1 by n plus 1 plus 2h is equal to 0. One slope is nth power of other slope. Then this is the condition. Here in place of n there will be given some number and there will be given clearly pair of line A, B, H you will get from that equation. And now last, if the slope of one line of a pair of lines is square of the slope of other line, square, one slope is square of other slope, then the condition, what is the condition? Then the condition is AB into A plus B. I will write down AB into A plus B, AB into A plus B minus 6H plus 8h cube equal to 0. 8h cube equal to 0. This is the condition if one slope is square of other slope. So this is about slopes. Okay. Next, angle between the pair of lines. Angle between the pair of lines. Except one condition, if the lines are parallel, then only there exists angle, there exists no angle. Since the lines are parallel, they will not intersect, na? That's why there will not exist angle, except remaining two cases. One case is if two lines are intersecting, there exists some angle. If two lines are perpendicular, there exists some angle. So if theta is an acute angle, if theta is an acute angle, always I told you take always acute only. If theta is an acute angle between the pair of lines, I am writing between the pair of lines, H is homogeneous. Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Between the pair of lines, homogeneous lines. For non-homogeneous also we can take these only, the formulas for angle. Then cos theta, this is the theorem we have. Then cos theta is equal to mod of a plus b by root over a minus b whole square plus 4h square. This is the formula to find angle. And we have sin theta also. Or sin theta is equal to mod 2 root over h square minus ab by same denominator root over a minus b whole square plus 4h square. Or we can write tan theta also. What about tan theta? Sin by cos. That is what? 2 root over h square minus ab by mod of a plus b. Denominators 2 will get cancelled. This is tan theta, where a plus b not equal to 0. Correct? A plus b not equal to 0. If this is equal to 0, this will be infinity. Okay. Next, the lines represented by are perpendicular. If perpendicular, then the condition already we know a plus b equal to 0. That is x square coefficient plus y square coefficient equal to 0. Like that we read. Okay. That is for perpendicular condition. And next, pair of parallel and perpendicular lines. Here this is condition for perpendicular. One more also there. There is not in the book for coincide. I am giving here condition h square equal to ab. For coincide h square equal to ab. Now one more. The equation of the pair of lines parallel to one more pair of lines, perpendicular to one more pair of lines. That is the equation of pair of straight line parallel to h equal to 0 means, just now I wrote you, h means homogeneous pair of line. Parallel to homogeneous pair of line and passing through a point. Passing through a point x1, y1 is, see, very easy, same like straight line, a into x minus x1 whole square plus 2h into x minus x1 into y minus y1 plus b into y minus y1 whole square equal to 0. Just x square, x minus x1 whole square, y square, y minus y1 whole square, x minus x1, y minus y1. This is for parallel. And for perpendicular, passing through same point in place of parallel, perpendicular. The equation of the pair of straight line perpendicular to homogeneous pair of line and passing through that point is same like that. Coefficients will be changed and plus will be minus. B into x minus x1 whole square minus 2h into x minus x1 y minus y1 plus a into y minus y1, sorry, x minus x, sorry, y minus y1 only, y minus y1 whole square. Coefficients will be changed and plus will be minus. B ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసింది, a ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోయింది, ప్లస్ మైనస్ అయింది. సేమ్ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్స్ లో కూడా ఇలాగే పర్పెండిక్యులర్ ప్యారలల్ రాసుకున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్, దిస్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ టాపిక్, కామన్ లైన్. Common line for two pair of lines. So we have different types of common lines. Suppose this is one pair of line. This is one more pair of line. This line is common. This is one pair of line. Okay. And this is one more pair of line. This line is common. More 2-3 types there I will give you. Here, this pair of line and this pair of line are two pair of lines. This is common and remaining two are perpendicular. Here, this is one pair of line and this is one pair of line, but these two are not perpendicular. So like that, we have some conditions I will give you, and what are the conditions for each common line concept. So first, see first word. If the pair of lines, so please when I am reading, listen carefully. A1x plus 2hxy plus b1y square is equal to 0 for hk also, that right 1 1, right? No, yeah, for h1. This is one line. a2x square plus 2h2xy plus b2y square equal to 0. These two are the pair of lines. Now how they will, first condition, if these two are pair of lines having one line in common, it's simple. For two pair of lines, if one line is common, there is no condition perpendicular, parallel, like that. If two pair of lines, if one line is common, then the condition, that is one line is common. Then the condition is what? I am writing that condition. So to remember, it is a little bit difficult to remember. A1 to H1, A2 to H2 determinant into 2H1 B1 2H2 B2 is equal to A1 B1 A2 B2 determinant square. Or one more also there, one of these two you can remember. Simple, one more is what? This into this, that only. A1 B2 minus A2 B1 whole square is equal to this into this minus this into this into this into this minus this into this. That's only I think, right? Yes. 4 into this into this. H2A1 minus H2A1 minus H1A2 and this into this. H2 this is H1B2 minus H2B1. Just determinant apply చేసి సరిపోతుంది అంతే. Okay. First take 2 common, 2 to the 4 outside. That is, if one line is common for two pair of lines. Now second is, if one line is perpendicular, just now I wrote, two pair of lines they are given from that one line and from this one line. If both lines are perpendicular, I am reading, listen. If one of the lines represented by these two pair of lines is perpendicular to one of the lines represented by those two, from this one line or perpendicular, any one of the lines, from this first line, from the second line perpendicular, second one first line perpendicular, first perpendicular, second perpendicular, whatever it is, but from this one line should be perpendicular. Then the condition is mod of A1 to H1 A2 minus 2H2 into 2H1 B1 minus 2H2 B2 is equal to A1 B2. Oh sorry, this is not like that. This is B2 and this is A2 and this is H1 H2 is correct, is equal to A1 B1 B2 A2 whole square. This is the condition, and from this also we can write same like this. We can write more condition, what? Or A1 A2 minus B1 B2. A1 A2 minus B1 B2 whole square is equal to 2 but minus into minus plus we can write. So 4 again bracket open. This is minus. So both you will get minus and here also minus. So we can write with plus, all with plus you can write, right? So A1 H2 and H1 B2 minus, and this also minus. Just write there, you will get the formula. I'm not writing, why? Because time waste. Next, third one. What is third one? If the pair of lines are such that they have one line in common and other remaining lines are perpendicular. Just now I told you. One line is common. This is for both. This pair of line, this pair of line. Other two are perpendicular. Then what is the condition? This is the last one. 3 conditions we have. See here, for this, any two lines, any one line is common. One line is common. For this, any two lines are perpendicular. There is no common word. For this, one common line, perpendicular condition. Common గా ఉండాలి, perpendicular కూడా exist కావాలి. అప్పుడు ఏంటి కండిషన్ అంటే, this is very simple. One line common and remaining two perpendicular. Then the condition is, I'm writing condition, H1 into 1 by A1 minus 1 by B1 is equal to H2 into 1 by A2 minus 1 by B2. ఇవి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ తో ఇవి మనకు వస్తాయి కాబట్టి గుర్తుపెట్టుకో. Yeah. So after this common line, then types of triangles. So depending on pair of line means two lines we have, but to form a triangle we need one more line. So it's given a pair of line and one line. Pair of line means two lines. One more straight line means that is one line. Total 3 lines. If 3 lines forms a triangle, that is which type of triangle we have to discuss now. Equilateral, isosceles, right angle, whatever it is. We will discuss that now. Listen carefully. Types of triangles. Depending on one pair of line, one straight line. One pair of line, one straight line will form only one triangle. Types of triangles. Types of triangles. See here, one pair of line and one straight line. The equation of the pair of lines passing through the origin and forming an isosceles, forming a triangle with line is one pair of line is equal to 0 and one straight line I am writing ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. One pair of line, one straight line forming a triangle. From these 3 lines we will get a with the line is, we will get a condition, that is what, ax plus by whole square minus k into bx minus ay whole square equal to 0. See here, this is a pair of line, this is a straight line forming a triangle. Then you will get the condition. Depending on k value, you will get different type of triangle. So what is the value of k and what is the equation of what is the triangle? So if k equal to 1, if the k value is 1, if k equal to 1, then the triangle is right angle isosceles. Then the triangle is right angle isosceles. Then the triangle is right angle isosceles. And second one, if k equal to 3, then the triangle is, if you are there 3, then the triangle is clearly equilateral triangle. Already we have in question IP. Then the triangle is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. See, this is one line, this is one pair of line. By these 3, pair of line means how many lines? 2 lines. This is one more line. 2 lines and one more line. This h equal to 0 is this only. 2 lines and 1 line form a triangle. but it is which type of triangle. Actually, we have to prove by solving. How we will prove? By finding angles. If you will get theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, 60, 60, 60, that is clearly equilateral. If you will get one angle is greater than 90, you will get which type of triangle greater than 90 means remaining two will be clearly less than 90. So you will get scalene triangle. If you will get both angles the same, like 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, not 60, 60. Why? Because if 2, 60, 60, then third one also 60, that is equilateral. That is clearly isosceles triangle. So, depending on this k value, you will get that. Which type of triangle? If k equal to 1, right angle isosceles. If k equal to 3, equilateral triangle. If k equal to 1 by 3, if k equal to 1 by 3 means you will get equation same like this 2x plus 3y minus 3 into 3x minus 2y whole square equal to 0. Like this you will get equation. This is same like this only, but in place of k we have 3. Since we have 3, this is equilateral triangle. If you have 1 by 3, this is which triangle is k equal to 1 by 3? This is isosceles and obtuse. Isosceles and obtuse. Isosceles and obtuse. When it exists, if k equal to 1 by 3. If k equal to only 1, then that is clearly right angle isosceles triangle. So depending on k value, we can say that gives us which type of triangle by a pair of line and a straight line. We have in IPE theorem also. Okay. Now the triangle formed by a second one formed by a pair of line ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. This is, see here, this is homogeneous, this is also homogeneous, but different types of equations we have. So the pair of line and one line, and the line is Lx plus my plus n equal to 0. Then which type of triangle you will get? If the triangle is equilateral triangle, then the condition is what? Ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to Lx plus my. This also we have whole square minus 3 into mx minus ly whole square. 3 into mx minus ly whole square. This also we have in IP. And next one more what? Isosceles. Isosceles triangle, then the condition is what? H into L square minus M square is equal to A minus B into LM. And third one, right angle triangle, A plus B equal to 0 or S of L comma M equal to 0. That is no need to write. A plus B equal to 0. So S of L comma M means, or S of L comma M is equal to 0 means you have to write this LM values in this equation in place of A comma B, you will get 0. Okay, that is the condition. These are the types of triangles depending on one pair of line, one straight line, and different. One pair of line, see, one pair of line, one straight line. These two are different to these two. So this is types of triangles. Okay.